Okay,
Go ahead.
so we're just gonna ask you a couple questions about
Okay.
TV when you were younger.
Right. Okay.
Do you remember a little bit about that?
Well, a little bit. Yep.
All right, so if you can remember, what was the first show that you watched in your childhood? Like, what's the earliest memory that you remember of, like, a childhood show you watched?
Well, I watched. Well, there were several, but I remember uh, Howdy Doody, and I remember. Oh shoot, what's the name of that show? I think it was called Zorro.
Oh. Were they anything like kids shows that we have today?
Well, the Howdy Doody was, it had a clown in it,
Uh-huh.
and Howdy Doody was a puppet.
Oh,
And,
yeah? Oh, so
yeah.
it's kind of like the Muppets. Not really?
No, it was more. It was more like a puppet with strings. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
Like there's,
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and that was on forever, and everybody watched that constantly. And then they had a guy, I forget what his name was, that sort of was the man, the man that was kind of hosting the show while the puppet, Holly Doody, and then the clown's name was Clarabelle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the clown was a guy too, but he was the funny guy
Okay.
on the show. And then the guy that was monitoring, was, I don't know what the word is, that was on the show that talked to Howdy Doody. He's a guy like your dad, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so he would talk to Howdy Doody all the time. And then there were other people in the show too, but I can't remember. All I remember is Clarabelle and Howdy Doody, and I forget the name of the guy that did the other stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that was on forever.
Really? How
Yeah.
long do you think, like,
Hey, Chuck, come here.
when did you watch that? Like, how old?
Well, that I don't remember.
Okay.
Do you remember how old you are when Howdy Doody came on? I'm
5 or 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6, something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, come in and help answer their questions. This is Kendall and Chloe.
Oh.
All right, so the next question.
Hi, Kendall.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
So-
Chloe.
The next question is, do you remember when like TV switched to color?
Because that happened in, like, the 1960s. So you guys were born in what year?
I was in 46 and Grandpa in 44.
Okay, so you were, like, what? Like 14 when that happened?
in the 60s?
Do you remember when, like, TV had color, like, for the first time?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, my God, it was the most exciting thing.
Yeah? Tell us
I know.
how you felt when that happened.
Oh, my God, you couldn't get enough of it. You're like, oh, my God, this is so fun to see it in color. Because, we'd been seeing it for 10 years in black and white or more, you know?
We actually had to color our TV set itself.
So it was, like, so crazy to finally see, like, color on a screen. That you never seen.
And you wanted to watch more of it because the other one was so boring,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then to have the color come on, it was...
And then your parents would make you turn it off.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we were watching a lot of it. It was just, it just made it more interesting, and we couldn't, you wanted to see. I do remember how boring but when it did go to color, we were just like, oh my God, how did they do this?
Right? And it's so weird because, like, me and Chloe would never, like, experience something like that because we've had that, like, our whole lives.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we even we remember the silent movies. That's where there wasn't even sound.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
We went through a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy about all the switch ups. All right. Next one is kind of like the first question, but think about it more like when you were a teenager or a little older. What was your favorite show?
Oh, there was this show. It was a dancing show,
Okay.
and it was boys and girls. What the heck was it called? They would dance for an hour.
It was the Disney.
No,
It was the Walt Disney. It was oh God, yeah. We watched. Oh, you mean the? Oh, you mean
with
Oh yeah. Hold on, we got to think of this.
It's okay.
This is hard.
Oh no, I can't believe we can't think of it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. There's a couple things we have to go. Okay, so let me think. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, it was. It was the. Oh crap. Oh.
Handstand.
No,
It's
that
okay.
no, it wasn't bandstand. It was. Oh God. I have to think about it.
It's okay, but it was a dancing show.
Yeah, it was a dancing show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You like
and
to watch that?
They were jitterbugging, and I can see the guy that used to host the New Year's Eve program.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ask her, is your mom there?
No, she's outside.
Oh, ask her who was the guy that hosted the New Year's Eve show every night.
Okay, I will.
Every year. And that's the guy that had the dance. It was a dance contest, kind of like, you know.
Okay.
They would play the music in the 60s, or whatever,
Yeah.
50s or whatever it was, and then you would win, or who was the best one, or then they would just have all the music on. But ask your mom who it is, because I can't think of it right now.
Okay, I will. So that's even like.
And
Go ahead.
that would be more, when we were not yeah.
When you were a little older.
Younger teens.
Yeah. And that's like crazy to think that even shows like that started like in the 60s, and there's still like dance shows like that happen like right now too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think of the other one that was that had Darlene and all those in it. That was different. That was like a Disney.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh God, my memory. My memory is so bad today. I don't know why I
It's
can't.
okay.
remember
Okay.
that. Your mom knows that too, because it was. It was the Mickey Mouse Club. Yeah, it was Mickey Mouse, because those kids all wore Mickey Mouse ears.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so I think it.
Now it's time
To say goodbye to all our family.
Was that the theme song?
MICKEYMOUSE, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck.
That was the most popular.
Wow, that
Yeah.
was really good singing.
So that's the one. Mickey Mouse was the one that had that wasn't the dance. They just had all these kids on there, and
Okay.
the kids wore their names on their Mickey Mouse shirts and their Mickey Mouse
cute.
ears.
Yeah.
And they had, it was just a fun show for kids. And that was one of the best. Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah.
But American Bandstand, that's what the other one is.
Oh, okay.
American Bandstand.
Nice.
And I can't remember the guy's name. Ask your mom and she'll
I will
tell you.
ask her.
All right.
But that's it. Oh, Dick. Yeah, it is Dick. That's right. Dick. Ask your mom. It's Dick
I'll
somebody.
ask her what his name is.
We'll ask.
Yeah. That was perfect.
All right.
You know.
So, did you when you were younger? Did you ever think that TV could evolve to what it is now and in today?
Absolutely not.
I never thought that it could get to this.
Never.
far.
Never, ever. Never.
The first
Yeah.
two kids were blotchy and had terrible color.
Yeah.
And then in 10 years, they were glittering.
Yeah.
But just think about what TV has now. I mean, compared to them, there was nothing. There were only certain channels. There were only certain channels. You didn't have. We had 2, 4, 6. Let's see, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, and 9.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, I didn't know there was only a certain amount of channels.
Oh my God, there was nothing, and that was when they had the news on, that's all you could listen to was the news on all three of the channels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it wasn't like you could flip around to go to anything you wanted, and of course nothing like today. We would have never ever guessed that technology would have gotten that far.
Yeah.
even like with special effects, like it's crazy some of the things that they can do
Yeah.
now that you would never think
Like
could happen.
You go back and watch like the different
Yeah.
how like different it was from now.
Yep. No, it's just crazy. I would never have ever guessed that. Right?
Yeah.
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 All right. So the last one is, do you remember how old you were and when you bought your first own TV for yourself?
Oh, those were expensive.
Oh shoot. No, let's see. The first TV.
Yeah.
Well, when we bought the one that we
You
bought.
know, we would buy it as a couple.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We had to be married.
Yeah, when we were married, yeah, I never had a TV until we got married. You know, I did, but the other thing there is you only had one TV in the whole house.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
for sure.
It wasn't like they had more than one TV. But yeah, so we bought that. Let's see, we went when we got married. We bought it. It was it was in 1970.
Okay.
So we bought when we got married, we bought our first
And
TV.
that was probably $190.
Maybe.
Was it like how big was it? Was it like a size?
Yeah, it was small.
Toaster.
Small?
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, it was big. It was probably like this.
She can't see like
Maybe a foot and a half by a foot and a half.
Okay. Yeah, but and now there's like
So many different sizes.
many different sizes you can get and all different kinds.
Was it like super thick or was it like thin?
It was just a fat TV,
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of ugly fat TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could put a body in a TV now.
You
Yeah.
can.
But these were toaster size.
But they were fat. They weren't thin, skinny
Yeah.
like the one today.
Okay.
Those are nice questions.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was really fun to hear about
Yeah,
what you guys had to say.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, wait! I just got the name, Dick Clark.
Okay,
Oh,
Dick
yeah, Dick
Clark.
Clark.
He was
Dick?
the host of the dance show?
He was the host of American Bandstand.
Okay.
Got it.
And you should actually go online and just plug that in, Dick Clark's American
Yeah, we
Bandstand,
watch some of that.
and just watch it for 10 minutes or
Okay.
10 seconds. It's kind of funny. And then the other one that was, yeah, you would laugh. And the other one that I said, like the Mickey Mouse Show, that's what it
Oh
was
yeah,
called.
yeah.
Okay.
The Mickey Mouse Show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. See, I knew I was going to remember some of that.
Oh, yeah.
They were good questions.
Very good. Thanks so much
Yeah,
for talking
thank
to
you
us.
guys.